Okay, so this is where people start getting scared. This is where people start to panic, and this is what they call the dip, or this is what they like to say is about buying the dip. Okay, so last couple of videos we were just following when in chain GPT and using the graphs and how we sort of try to look for the change, and we looked for the change and we found it and it went up. We're up a little bit of percentage across the board, which is great. A little bit of money being made, and then it came down. Yeah, it went for the big dip. So this is where you need to hold on, not get scared. It's on its way back up again, but I will show you. Yeah, so we were up over here before, doing pretty good, and then there's all this, like, there's a look at this movement here is pretty crazy. It usually flattens out, and then you're like, whoop, the change is coming. So that was yeah, that was sort of the height up through here, and then it's just been on a slow decline for the last couple of days, and then it's kind of hit its low here, had a big fall, usually falls quite a bit, and then you'll see a real big fall, and that's kind of where you want to try find this this change. So that's the end of the dip that you're looking for. Okay, and that was declining for like 2 days, nearly 3 days, and then started come pick up here. So this could come up here and then fall again. You really don't know. It's already getting up around the overbought mark, and it's pretty high here. Now if this stays steady, then this is going to steadily go up, or this could be just another rise after the dip and fall back down. So this is where you kind of, in the long run, if you're sort of looking for short gains, it's handy to have a couple $100. You could probably just put a little bit more on as the dip's going down. That's what they say about buying the dip, and then it reduces your average buy rate. So your average buy rate then comes down, and everything else goes back. And then as you bring it down, then once it does spike, you make your money back plus more, and really good gains, and a lot quicker gains too when you start doing it that way. So it definitely helps if you're able to do that. It's difficult if you can't, but yeah, so it's interesting. This is where people get scared. So we're up $80, and now we're down $200. Okay, and this is where people get scared. It's like, oh no, we're down $200. Quick sell. No, just hang on to it. It always does this. This is part of the market. People see gains and go, yay, we're going to make money, and then it falls harder than where they start, and they're like, oh crap, shouldn't have done that. And that's where the panic comes into it. Panic buying, panic selling. So especially when it's on the rise, people panic buy, and then unfortunately they may hit don't really look into it. It's just got big gains. They buy in, it was right at the top, and then it falls and they lose a heap of money. So that's why you got to look at your graphs and try to use them, because if it's been climbing for a while, then it's going to change. And the graphs I've seen when it's overbought and trying to pick that change, when people just see it going up and go, yeah, it's a good time to buy it. Well, it's not, because it's already gone up, so it's going to dip. That's why it's so difficult to try to pick. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it, and everyone would be rich. But so yeah, just let you know. Just wanted to. Oops. There's Chain GPT. Doing the same thing. It's falling for about 2 days, 2 and a bit days. About $80–90 down on that one, and then it's starting to come back up a bit now, which is good. So that's that little dip. There's the bottom of the dip, and that's where you'd want to buy it, or keep putting a little bit on. If you could, try to save some for the dip. If it's on its way up and you got money there, I wouldn't chuck it on. I'd just wait for it to come back down, because it always does. To put it on and keep reducing your average buy rate down, and then when it spikes and the bull run goes, or you just sit back and watch the money go into the green, into the positive. So yeah, don't get scared. All right, don't get nervous, don't get scared. That's why you put money in. You don't need to take out. Okay, so you can have a play and get the feel of it. Once you start getting over that scared part and realize it comes back up and you get confidence back, then you start being able to use the market a little bit better. All right, guys, this is just purely advice. Thanks heaps for listening. Like and subscribe. We'll keep on going. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.